Hello there, Aries. This is your full moon and Sagittarius reading. Just going to be a short and brief description of, or not description, but just going over the energies of past, present, future. And I just tailored it to what the past energies from this past new moon, what that brought forth to this new present Sagittarius full moon, and seeing what it'll lead us into as we go to the new moon in Gemini. And I also put an oracle card, for all the signs. So we're just going to jump into it and just kind of discuss. So we have 8 of Wands with the Queen of Coins and the Hanging Dragon with 6 of Coins, if you don't see over here, bottom of the deck. So first thing I did, see before I flipped over the cards was the 6 of Coins. So first thing I noticed is, really needing to find balance in what keeps you grounded. This could be, between like your work and personal life. This could be between, work, personal, family life. It could be, your home. I always see, when the Queen of Cups, it's just very nurturing, very motherly. So this could be your home environment too. So when we're seeing this, with the 6 of Coins here upright, it's kind of hard to really figure out which way this is going. So seeing this, in reverse lets me know that presently it seems like for you, Aries, there isn't really seeming like there's a balance. You're feeling really like rocky. Your home life is just not looking, the way you want it to be. It's not stable. It's not, probably just some shakeups in home life. That's what I'm feeling heavily with the Queen of Coins. But it could be your work life as well. With this 8 of Wands energy here, in the past, I'm feeling like there was sudden change. There was like a lot of action going on. There's just a lot of change, or maybe you got some news that really just started shifting things and really did shift and make this not make this, but kind of cause this disharmony, really set off this imbalance in your home life, in maybe not even just your home life, but it could also be in with the 6 of Coins and 6 of Coins, with a giving and taking of receiving, maybe not receiving the love that you want to as much as you've been giving out. There isn't any like water energy in here, but when I do see this 8 of Wands with this particular deck, I just imagine this is water. Nothing else seems to make sense to me when I look at it. So I feel like there was emotional changes, either emotional changes or some news that kind of caused, some emotional shifts, caused some waves in the water that did cause some, cause your foundation to really rumble. So not leading into, but really what this Sagittarius energy I feel is going to give us, give you guys leading into the Gemini new moon with this Hanging Dragon, this major arcana card. But I think I've mentioned a few times, it's one of my favorite cards. There's just so much meaning. No matter what deck you pick up, there's just so much meaning to be found in the Hanging Dragon. This is that Neptunian energy as well. So I feel like you're really having to release and let go of, for some of you, a lot of 3D patterns, 3D ways of doing things. Not just that. The way I'm seeing this is, so you're the Queen of Coins, right? And you're feeling, shaken out of your tree. But with this Hanging Dragon here, this tells me that this is necessary. And 6 of Coins things needing to come in balance, this makes me feel this is karmic. This is happening, you know, because of the karmic energy. So the advice really here with this hanging dragon is to release, release, release. Go with this. Go with this. It's going to lead you to that sun. It's going to let you, I think, like I mentioned, maybe I should just have like the list of readings nearby, because I really wish I could tell you guys which videos to refer to when this came up, and I mentioned it as well. Like, I'm seeing this, like, really having to let go of like pieces of the ego that are so heavy, so dense, because your spirit is much lighter, much lighter than that. And so this shift, this change that is happening is only happening because you have, like, in order to get to that higher level, that higher feeling, you have to kind of let go of the dense stuff, you know, in a hot air balloon, you know. You can't just keep a whole bunch of heavy, dense things. Even with the air has to be made hotter so it rises, you know. It has to be able to rise out, you know, up above the cold air in order to ascend. You can even see that maybe even with this fire energy. Maybe, you know, this is the fire that is lighting that balloon to help you, you know, ascend onto this, you know, next part of life. Even when I look at these little bones, these skeletons, like, I see these as like our little skeletons that we have, you know, that have to be shed. I feel like we have to actually acknowledge them first, though, before you can even let them go. Even when I see this moon here, and with this being the card leading us into the new moon, I feel that's very symbolic. So let's get into the oracle card. Air Dragon. Very fitting for this Gemini energy that is coming through very strongly. I know Mercury enters Gemini the same day of this Sagittarius full moon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly. Brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. So yeah, I feel like that definitely confirms that hanging dragon energy of really having to let yourself be light. Even the way with these birds having to, maybe some of you have been feeling any communication with birds lately. I know that I've been getting visits from hummingbirds lately, and I mean, I don't really see hummingbirds around here like that in my apartment complex. There aren't really flowers around here like that for them to just be flocking. So the fact that I've seen them like days in a row, you know, I feel like that's very much like, hey, pay attention. So if you've been feeling like there's, you know, birds trying to get your attention, you know, pay attention to that. And not just that, I do like reading intuitively from the card, but I love the passages that come with this card. So let me go ahead and read it. Here we are. I'll hold it up so you guys can look at it. All right. Fourth dimensional air dragons are blue, the color of the sky, and fly lightly around us. Air is the element of communication, and these dragons help us to speak our truth. They also encourage us to breathe properly so that we inhale as much source energy as possible. When air dragons puff their energy over a person or situation, they bring new hope and opportunity. We can call on them to exhale over situations and enable resolutions to be taken for the highest good. In their energy fields, they carry the light of higher possibilities for the planet. Air dragons suggest you take things lightly, so choosing this card indicates you should relax and look at part of your life in a higher perspective. Air dragons also inspire you to communicate honestly but lovingly in a way that calms and soothes everyone around you and promotes good outcomes. Honest communication can bring pure white light into your aura, and when this happens, everyone will trust and respect you. Blue air dragons are supporting you as you rise above your challenges. They will help you to say the most tactful or inspirational words and assist you to stand in your power with integrity. Breathe blue and white light into your heart center, and as air dragons appear in front of you, breathe the light over it. In this way, you are energizing and motivating it so that it will always be connected to you. It is time to decide on your next step, so be clear about what you really want. Your air dragon will accompany you as you fly towards your chosen destiny. So yeah, I hope that some of that passage resonated with you. I definitely know that Aries energy can be very quick to react, not because they're thoughtless, but because it's very instinctual. It's very passionate and true to self. But I feel the air can balance that, or not even necessarily balance that, but I feel like you're definitely, what this card is helping you to notice is to be able to communicate, hopefully myself as well, tactfully and with intention. And to see life from a higher perspective, to realize that your thoughts are more powerful than you often give truth to, give power to. So I hope that this resonated with you, Aries. This was just like a little bit of something. I didn't really want to make it too long, just because I really do want to get these out for everyone. So thank you for watching this and liking and commenting and all that. Trying my best to figure out how to make it so I can get notified every time there's a comment, because while my comments are low, because it's really hard for me to keep up and know when the comments are there unless I go and look, and I'm just not usually. Okay, he just really turned on all that sound. Alright, let me just go then. Alright, you guys have a blessed next couple of weeks. Embrace this change, embrace this time, and speak your truth, communicate honestly, work on that throat chakra if you that's a system that resonates with you. And until next time, I'll talk to you later, Aries. Bye.